Dark Silence Reviews.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Dark Silence from Dark Silence Reviews. If you enjoy this content, please remember to like and subscribe. Welcome back, everyone. Dark Silence from Dark Silence Reviews, coming at you with another tips and hints, achievement guide, or just, some help for Starfield in general. This is going to be for the family you choose. It's actually going to entail you to get a certain amount of crew members on your ship. Now, right out the gate, you get one right at the beginning. If you acquired the Adoring Fan, he counts as one as well. And then we got everybody else in the rest of the crew that you find: Morgan, Sam, Rosie. Basically, if you do the story, you'll get a good majority of these people. So the goal is to get 10. But I want you to note as well, depending on how big your ship is, it won't allow you to put any extra. There's another way as well. If you make an outpost and then assign people to certain outposts, that'll actually help your numbers as well. So make sure you have outpost open and a place to put some of the people that you hire ahead of time into outposts, so this way you get that number tacked on. Otherwise, you can hire them repeatedly and pay them repeatedly, and you will just not get their help because you need empty space for them to be at. What I mean is, notice Howler right here. I have 4 spots available in my ship. I have an A-class ship. Obviously, the bigger your ship, the better. I highly recommend anything with 3 or more. And also, if you marry somebody, it takes away that spot, so that person will no longer count as the 10. So you need actually 10 teammates to be consistent in your crew or hired in your crew. You get like 7 right out the gate. You get Sarah, Vasco, we got Sam, we got Rosie. No, yeah, Rosie, I believe, is hired. And then we get Andreja and Adoring Fan. If you didn't kill him or tell him to go away, I highly recommend get him in your team. As ridiculous and annoying as he is, you need him for the number. Now, the next thing you need to do is obviously, have outposts right here. Notice I have a couple of them assigned to outposts. And I have a pretty big ship, so A-class ship or whatever. So the bigger the ship, the better. With that being said, you're going to be going to this planet here to hire some people, which is Vol 2 Alpha, which is the Neon Core. I'll show it on the map here in case you haven't got there in the story. It's Vol 2 Alpha, and it's going to be in the Vol 2 system, and it's from the right of Olympus. And Alpha Centauri is about, I want to say, 6 planets away. Yeah, 6 planets away from here. So this little cluster you have to pass, and this is going to be where it's at. The main story does take you here too if you make it far enough into the story, so keep that in mind as well. With that being said, you're just going to want to go into the Astro Lounge. And in the back, there'll be anywhere from 3 to 5 people to hire. There's also some secret ones in the back from time to time. They'll usually be dancing or sitting at the bar and asking for a job. This is the easiest spot, in my opinion, to find everybody.
Excuse me. If you're gonna drink.
If they say citizen, they're the wrong teammates right here. Notice this one, it says energy weapons specialist. Each and every one is going to have like a name specific. So long it doesn't say civilian on it, you should be good to go. And they're always going to reappear in the bar. I think even after you hire everybody, you rest for 48 hours or go do something else, and there's going to be more here that are randomized and put here on the spot for you to like hire. So that should get you your 10. There's also other places like Aquila and a couple other spots. Just make sure to look for names like this above them. If they don't say citizen on them, they're probably either somebody important or somebody to talk to. But this is by far like one of the best spots to find anybody to hire in. All you need to do is talk to them, and they'll ask about whatever, and then they'll ask you how much. You can either persuade them for a lower price or whatever, but usually I just pay whatever they want. and then go on from there. And after that, all you need to do is make sure you place them immediately before you hire them. So if you don't have empty spots, I would say before you hire them, save just in case, so this way you don't lose the money. Because if you give them the money and then there's no spot for them to be hired in or put in, you're going to lose that money and you're going to have to rehire them for the same price. So you will lose money every time you do it. If money's no issue, you don't have to worry about it. But with that being said, just be prepared just in case you go in. Make sure you have empty slots in the ship. Make sure you have empty spots in whatever system or whatever outpost that you have as well. The more outposts, the better. Obviously, you can assign anybody to outposts. Just make sure you build enough for them to be there. I believe you can put like 2 people per outpost. Just depends. I have 3 people right here on this outpost, so that's where I got the 10. Anyhow, hopefully that helps you out. I know it was a little bit of a longer guide. It was more talking, but this is a pretty specific guide on how to get them or where to find everything. I'm pretty sure I found everything in there. If you need help on other planets and you just can't find them in Neon, let me know, and I'll post a couple more spots after the guide gets put up, and I'll post the rest of the cities and where you can find them as well if you're really looking for something like that. It's all randomized. They're all random people. Some of them might be a little bit more famous depending on what they do. You'll hear a more specific name, but otherwise they're just going to be called specialists. Anyhow, once again, thank you all for watching. Happy gaming, everyone, and I'll catch you on the next guide.